Hello, welcome to Andy's Little Sci-Fi Horror Show. My name is Andy. Tonight I'm joined by
Drew.
It's my little 10-minute window to the rest of the world, and tonight we're talking about great old-fashioned sci-fi.
Good old-fashioned sci-fi. There's sci-fi that's good, and then there's sci-fi that's so bad it's good. I don't know how long ago I've seen this movie, but it was really one of those movies that really blew me away. This is Message from Space.
From a captive planet, 2 million light years away, came a desperate plea for help. Message from Space. On the verge of extinction, the leader of the persecuted Aleutians sends his beautiful granddaughter to find the 8 legendary brave adventurers who alone can stop the annihilation.
No! I'm a human being from the planet Earth!
Never before has the screen erupted with more spectacle, more excitement. Message from Space, where fantasies are real and reality is fantastic. A phantasmagoria of sights, sounds, and space-age technical achievements that must be seen to be believed. Message from Space.
Did you get what the message was?
I don't know. Rip off Star Wars and you'll get a success?
If you haven't seen this movie, go and find it and watch it because it is hilarious.
Or just watch the trailer.
You saw Star Wars, you just watch a copy of it from Japan. The next one we're going to talk about is a classic that I actually introduced this guy to.
Okay, there's good sci-fi, and there's what you're about to see.
But it's perfectly well done.
No.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Green slime.
The world of the future. And lurking beyond the cold, strange immensity of conquered space, growing and spreading beyond the warped imagination of the greatest human intellect, exploding in unspeakable horror, the green slime. The civilized world at war with alien form, whose slimy touch means instant, horrible death. 2 men struggle for survival in the infected remains of a diseased universe. 1 woman searches for a last chance to save the human race from the desperate hunger of the green slime. A battle in space against faceless beings. Green slime! Green slime!
Wasn't that awesome? Huh? Had a theme song and everything! Yeah! These little, like things going...
Little sparklers on the tips. What was with that? Where was that coming from? What was causing that? Were they celebrating the 4th of July or
Have the
something?
space battle with the laser guns, and they're like jumping over like the space aliens. Like
They're flying over the aliens, but yet the guns have full gravity when they throw them. We're going back, we're turning it back before they even had color film.
Oh yeah.
To one of the first cult classic sci-fi at the time. This is one of those films that even if you don't know it, you know it. This is
Robot Monster.
With the swiftness of a deadly cosmic ray, the Earth is invaded by indestructible moon monsters. Their ghastly mission, death for all humans. What astounding technical developments are being made to protect mankind? Robot Monster brings you an actual preview of the devastating forces of our future.
There is no escape.
I don't know, it scared people in the 50s. It was the robot monster. Now, I don't know what part of him was really robot, what part of him was a monster. Next movie is...
This next movie is actually a classic.
Yes.
It's actually based on a book. I never really remember seeing the parts in the movie in the book. Otherwise, it would have been better because I wrote this as a book report when I was in kids' school. I'm talking about, of course, Day of the Triffids.
The Day of the Triffids, when terror rains from the sky, when the Earth orbits into a nightmare, when the solid world of everyday reality disintegrates, and the whole population is driven by fear towards insanity.
It's going to be starvation, fire, pestilence. Anyone caught in the middle of it doesn't stand a chance.
Doesn't seem to have any central nervous system.
Then how does it move?
All plants move. They don't usually pull themselves out of the ground and chase you.
Well, what can you expect? You know, it's 50s sci-fi. This is one of those films that transcended the whole period where those movies kind of disappeared. People still talk about this one today. You can actually reference this in modern day society, and people will have an idea what you're talking about, even if they don't remember what the Triffids actually look like.
Seriously, just get a weed whacker, you know?
They didn't have them back then.
Well, get some weed begun.
Dude, they didn't have them back then.
Well, then...
That was scary back then.
I know. Our last, and probably the piece de resistance in this episode, is a tour de force.
Good term.
A tour de force of not only interesting little toy plastic laser guns, but also lots of pie plates. This is Starship Invasions.
Watch out for the alien!
They come from above, below, and beyond. They come with answers to the unknown, power from the stars, and wage an interplanetary war for eternity. Legions of galactic warriors engulf the Earth in a holocaust for the survival of power. This planet becomes the battleground as future beings spring their quest to the terrified eyes of man. From 1 billion light years away, the invader has come to make this the final day of Earth's existence. Starship Invasions.
Did you see him?
That was great!
It came out of nowhere. This is why the modern day cinema loves Independence Day.
Oh my god! Oh.
That's what they were afraid back then.
Yeah. Oh my god, pie plates. Ooh. Back then.
But they look great on film! Well, there you have it, folks. Our tribute to Not So Great Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
My name's Andy.
And I'm Drew.
Good night.
Good night.
Open the door, you find the secret.